What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I can't be the only one who noticed how many outfits are in this item store. I mean, wowzers. I really want the wings on this dude, but you know, you gotta buy the whole outfit. If you didn't know, for now anyway, there's 6 hours left. By the time you get to this, it might be already gone. You can get this for free, the Rust Bucket. I'm just gonna pick that up right now, whip that on my back. Yeah. See, I like the one that's already on my character, but you know, this is what they're giving away for free right now. This is for all the system maintenance that occurred. Most of you guys know that with the Port-a-Fort grenade, it brought a few issues, but they're being worked on right now. And the new update just dropped, so I'm going to talk about what's coming next week with 50v50. I believe the community has voiced its opinion loud enough that Epic Games is hearing it out, and weapon swap is the delay of weapon swap right now is a huge controversy of topic. It's a topic of debate right now, and I think that the voice is loud enough that that's going to be looked at soon. But right now, what's happening in Fortnite Battle Royale is that replay was just introduced. This is a new theater mode. You'll notice that there's been an upgrade to my thumbnails. It's because I'm paying attention to that. Lots of new weapons were introduced, especially in Save the World. They introduced neon weapons, and those actually look pretty sweet. There were bug fixes with Battle Royale that occurred, but ones that are still needing to be looked at. I would say weapon swapping is probably the biggest thing. But the replay system is huge. It allows so much that's happening, but new weapons and items that were introduced here as well. I just covered a gameplay on this, actually. It's the new Port-a-Fort grenade. This here is an epic utility. It's of that rarity. You can drop in stacks of 1, and it actually stacks up to 5 in your inventory, but it drops in stacks of 1, just so you know. So these I get mostly out of chests and also in supply drops. The gameplay you're seeing in the background isn't anything special. I just wanted to showcase the back bling backpack that you can get for free right now. At the time of this recording, of course, there was only like 6 hours left, so it might have expired, but if you were here for this, it was due to the down server time that occurred. It was down for a long time, and the entire community just couldn't play Fortnite, so that's kind of why the 50v50 is pushed to next week, and it isn't pushed to this weekend right now. That's why. It's because they need to preserve this so we can play this weekend, otherwise it'd be down the whole weekend just for them to get this right. So let me read what it says here in the patch notes about the 50v50 version 2, because version 1, as you guys know, the community didn't really take to that. They weren't very fond of it, and there was a lot going on with it that wasn't good. So this is the second version of it, limited time mode, 50v50 version 2. Note, due to the account service issues we've been experiencing, and in order to preserve your play experience this weekend, that's what I was talking about, the 50v50 version 2 limited time mode will be enabled next week. 2 teams of 50 fight to the finish. Due to this being a large squad mode, profile stats will not be tracked. Daily and weekly challenges will still work with the expansion of the squad-based challenges, place top 6 in squads, etc. Storm and map. Each team has a bus approaching the island from opposite directions. On the map, the friendly bus has a blue outline, enemy has red. Final storm circle visible on minimap at the start. Players have 10 minutes to loot the map as the storm closes in on the circle, then 5 minutes to fight, and the other 5 minutes as the storm shrinks to the end. Supply drops come in batches of 3 to 6, fall every 2 minutes, and only land in the final storm circle. Added dotted line to the map, which indicates the battle lines between the 2 teams. Crossing the line will make running into enemies more likely, so you can do that. Now here's the update on loot. Farming resources increased by 75% over default. Increased floor loot spawn likelihood by 15%. Floor loot spawn double ammo. Ammo boxes spawn triple ammo. Chest spawn double ammo and consumables. Supply drop spawn double ammo and extra consumable, resource drop, and a trap. Now bug fixes and mode improvements. They fixed a bug that created uneven teams where one side would have more than 50 players. This was what was looked at since the version 1. Down players lose health more quickly than normal. 10 health per tick. So those are some things we absolutely should be looking forward to. There's going to be a new configuration that's called Builder Pro that's coming. This might already be here, actually. You should be on the lookout for that. It's called Builder Pro, and this might help you build better, okay? Especially if you're on console. So keep a lookout for that, and that might be something that's coming. It's here in the patch notes. I just wanted to read it out loud. The Loot Llama can now be opened through destruction as well as the interaction. Adding a blue tint to friendly traps will help distinguish them from enemy traps. So I like that they're looking at small details like that, and I'm really fond of Epic Games, more so than any company right now, because they said that they messed up. They even said it in the patch notes. We're sorry we messed up on the servers going down, and they're going to reward players. Everybody is able to get this back bling right now, this backpack, due to that. They're rewarding the players for them messing up, and the fact that they can own up to it makes them 10 times better in everybody's eyes, in my opinion. And Epic Games continues to update their game day in and day out and updating us on what they're working on. This is what we want in a development company, and I support Epic Games 100% on this channel. But of course, the bread and butter of all of this that built my channel was Call of Duty Zombies, specifically Treyarch. They are the company that I have loved from the start, and they will forever be in my debt when it comes to the game that I play. So whatever game Treyarch's putting out, best believe I'm going to be covering that more than any other game. So Fortnite will become secondary at that point, but right now it's primary on the channel because Black Ops 3 has reached its end. You know, the cycle is over for that. There's no new news to cover. Of course, there's Call of Duty World War II Zombies, but as I've showed you in my last video, the statistics for that are DLC related, and there's no hype for it to keep content flowing on the channel. So that's my reasoning behind not covering World War II Zombies right now. I feel that it's very legitimate, and where we're going in Fortnite is 10 times better right now. The hype train, week in and week out, is here. People are playing this, it's free to play, and all the DLC content, like the Port-a-Fort grenade, is rewarding players just for being here. It's not all microtransaction heavy. You know, there is the item store, but that's all cosmetics. And you can make the argument that Call of Duty World War II as well has just cosmetics for their weapon variants. But I beg to differ that the hype is just not the same, because the weapons that you pick up are not on the map. You have them in your inventory, and there's the biggest difference between Call of Duty and Battle Royale. Battle Royale is a game mode, and that's why it absolutely can come to Call of Duty. It'll enhance it in a way where weapons can be on the map and we go and pick them up. And then those fundamental changes where a Port-a-Fort grenade comes in will be hype. The fact that we don't have Battle Royale specifically in Call of Duty right now, well, we do in the Chinese beta, but that doesn't really count. That's not worldwide where most people can access it. It's just not available yet, but I think with Black Ops 4, that 100% will be going down. And the community that Fortnite's building, of course they're going to pick up Black Ops 4. Most of them will. They want to give it a try, and if Battle Royale's in it, it might be the version where the community transfers to this October. And that's why I think Fortnite is great for Black Ops 4, and the community's only going to help it thrive. And I agree with the points that have been made by other influencers in the Zombies communities as well. Codename Pizza, Smith Plays, Mr. T Lexify, Noah J456. These guys all have a great point when it comes to why Fortnite is good for the Black Ops 4 community, even the Zombies community. And I think the threshold that we have, that we're holding against it, really just is an invisible wall barrier that can be broken down easily by understanding that Battle Royale is a game mode. It's not an entire game in itself. In fact, this Battle Royale mode is so popular in Fortnite that it is its own mode. It's its own game, and that's why people seem to misconstrue the lines when it comes to why this can't be popular in Call of Duty. It's just a game mode. They can absolutely introduce it, and that's why we're seeing more and more game modes being introduced to Fortnite. It's because they see the possibilities. And next week, we're going to get another taste of that coming, and that's the 50v50 version 2 that's coming. So it's an all-out big team battle. So if you're going to be a part of that, drop a like in this video. Be sure to subscribe, activate that notification bell so you stay up to date with all my latest uploads, and I'll keep you updated on all the latest patch notes and news updates that happen here in Fortnite Battle Royale. This is something I enjoy covering, and this is what it's like on the channel when I enjoy uploading content that I'm creating. So if you guys support that, I look to see you in the next video, and I'll be back with another Fortnite one here very shortly. See you in the next one. Viollent out.